Ladies and gentlemen, for the 847th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called Unit, aka his Junus.
What up, bitches?
As well as that dude called Mike, aka his Black Handness.
Yeah.
Me, I am Mahoney, aka tell them kids to shut the fuck up. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today? Big shout out to Pee Wee Herman. This is Big Adventure. Love that movie. Large Marge. There's no basement in Alamo. Real quick before we get started, I gotta give a shout out to Miss Taylor.
What up, Tay-Tay?
At Ace Hardware. Yo, good luck on downloading and listening to the show. Pass it along to everybody. Also, your fellow employee that works, coworker that works with you. I didn't get the man's name, but I gave him a card that was digging the shirt and shit. So shout out to all y'all at Ace Hardware up here in Warrenton, Virginia.
Hells yeah.
Listening to the show.
You can get yourself shirts at the website, masonandfriendshow.com. Got the good stuff. I'm thinking I might have to try to make another Church of Mason shirt, maybe a couple other options to throw in the mix out there, add a little more to the blender, you know what I mean?
There you go, there you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Things are going fairly well, I suppose.
Yeah, not bad at all, to be honest with you.
Don't have any major complaints about the ways of things?
Nah. Yeah.
I mean, other than, like, you know, the general things that are happening in the world that we try not to delve too deep into, because why would you want to hit on all that fucking negativity?
Go do like Pee Wee and Adventure the World, try to find a bite. You know, like Mama Jew doing.
Yeah,
Shout out to all the Mexicans.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot. Cinco de Mayo. No,
oh, yeah, Cinco de Mayo.
It's just Mexican.
You know, it's funny. I went and got Mexican food today.
It's only Mexican?
I didn't even know. Yeah, it's Mexican Independence Day.
Because fucking any other Latina cat that you say Happy Cinco de Mayo to, they get pissed the fuck off.
Yeah. I'm not Mexican, eh?
Was that when Mexico was free or something?
Yes, Mexican Independence Day. Because I went to this one spot, man, one of my stops, and I walked in. And the woman that works there, she is, I want to say she's Guatemalan. And I walked in and she goes, Happy Cinco de Mayo. So I was like, oh, hey, you know, back to you, same to you, I guess, you know. And I think this was last year. And she was like, oh, I don't celebrate that shit. I'm not Mexican. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I told her, I said, I don't say that to any Latino cat because I know a lot of Latinos get mad because it's a Mexican holiday. And fucking dude in the back was like, yo, dog, that's why I fuck with you, dog. That's why I fuck with you, man. Because you know how many times I heard that today? Happy Cinco de Mayo, Happy Cinco de Mayo. Motherfucker, I'm Puerto Rican, dog. I'm like, yeah, bro, I know other Latinos get mad about this shit.
Well, all Latinos get mad when it resorts to Mexican.
That is also true, too, in my experience as well.
They motherfuckers hate Mexicans. Mexicans hate Mexicans, bro. That's how fucked up Mexicans are, bro.
Dude, but everybody's fucked up, right? Like, if you're some kind of Asian and they call you the wrong kind of Asian, you're not gonna like it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's why I just call them slant eyes. All my people.
Oh, there you go.
Just all of them.
Yeah, all my people slant eyes.
You think of all Asians as your people, even though you're Japanese?
Yeah, they can either do math just a little bit better, or they know computer tips just a little bit better.
Bro, I
just a little better.
Just a little better. Depending on the slant.
They got a little bit of a
depending on the slant.
Depending on just how slanted their eyes are and how just smarter they are.
It's like the IQ level is the slant.
I got a homie, man. My homie, yo. This motherfucker, he told me.
Well, you got some real slanty eyes. You must be a lot smarter than I am.
Smart motherfucker, bro. You ain't seen even open, dog.
Me and this motherfucker, man, we always go back and forth with racist jokes, you know, because he's Korean and I'm black, and we go back and forth with shit all the time.
Well,
right?
y'all are supposed to hate each other. At least in LA, you do.
Yeah, but you know, we go back and forth with dumb shit, right? So he goes, man, Mike, he goes, look, bro, I'm not smart. I'm terrible at math. I'm not your average fucking Asian, bro. I can't do math. I don't know computers. That's why I work here. And I'm like, that's fair enough. You know, you know what I mean? He goes, that whole gene missed me, Mike. I don't know what happened. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. But yeah, I get it.
There's a lot of bullshit ass stuff.
That's like Africans and us. Like,
Yeah, they don't like you.
Africans don't like the American black man. I don't understand why. Now
That's why they threw you out 150, 250 years ago.
Some of them do, some of them don't. Yeah, it's like what the fuck?
Like, we don't like these guys. Get them the fuck out of
Yo,
here.
what's up, bro? You are not my brother. You did not come from over there. You did not come from other land, motherfucker.
See, but like, we're all brothers. Like, we're all the same species.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like I hate to go back to it, man, but you know how I say about Star Trek, ain't nobody mad about the black blind guy running a fucking ship's engine.
No. Hell no.
They're like, hey, Jordy, man, can we get a little more power? And he's like, I got you, dog.
Or the fucking Klingon holding down the fucking security in the
That's what I'm
bitch.
saying. Nobody's sweating that. That's a whole other species and they don't sweat
An
it.
android fucking head of science and IT. Your IT guy is an
You know
android.
why though? It's because Data was a far kinder human being than any other human you've ever met in your
But
life.
see, he was the AI that was trying to learn people. Like, I don't understand.
He
What
was-
is this?
he was
What
the
is this? How do
AI
you explain this?
He was AI that was jealous of your own humanity.
Yeah. I didn't mean watch me some Star Trek. I'm gonna start from the fucking. I'm gonna
Start from the jump. Next generation.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
Wallen
next
Gardens?
generation. Huh?
Wallem Gardens, yeah.
And that's your way?
Yeah. That's like 5 minutes from my house. We could all
I never even heard of that place.
we could all park in my house and go from there. Wallem Gardens, y'all, June 29th. Doing a big Canna Summer Fest. I went last year. It was real cool. The guys from Commonwealth Canna put it on. And, it's a whole nice little venue, small little get-together thing. You go in there, smoke weed legally, have a nice time, just kick it and chill and say what's up to people. And maybe you'll show up there because I'm planning to go.
Oh, man.
As soon as I get my next paycheck, I'm copping me the ticket with the parking across the street. And then y'all can ride with if you want to go.
Gotcha. Got a lot of things going on, so I gotta see what's popping.
I mean, that's my people's here on the show. I don't know about all y'all listening. Y'all all can't just ride with me.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Don't
saying?
have a bunch of motherfuckers just showing up at the house.
Right.
You said, man, we come out of the
Maybe I'll
house.
see you there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta rephrase
You got
that.
to bring your own self. The people in the room right now might can run with me, but
They ain't got enough transportation for that right there. We ain't on that level yet to have that.
You going all
private
day?
Bus.
I mean, it's 12 to 6. I'm probably going to go sometime around 12, 1 o'clock and leave
buying
5,
a regular
6,
ticket?
4, 5, 6. I'm going to buy the early entry because it's got the one that has the parking across the street.
Is that a VIP?
I think so.
Yeah, there's only 2 tickets, general.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
that's
That's his
fucking-
air fryer.
Air fryer up in here making rackets. Does it ever stop?
And when he goes to open it up.
Nah, it's like 4 or 5 beeps. It's done.
All
now.
right, all right.
I gotta go in there and shake it out there, take the shit out there.
But yeah, it's a nice little spot. They got vendors and food and music and places to just
Damn.
burn and chill.
What? What'd you say, damn, bro?
It's too expensive for him. He's so cheap.
That VIP, $65.
$65.
Bitch, you act like you ain't got it. We're about to pay what?
Like
60
1,000 percentage of the amount of money you make.
$60 per person to go make a knife.
I'm paying more than that.
I know you are, cause you got fucking 3 people.
Yeah, I'm paying. I'm covering up some of the expenses. I don't want to make all y'all pay. It's technically $80 a head, but I ain't
Okay,
gonna,
that's cool.
I ain't gonna put that on y'all
Motherfucker, I will
because
give
it's my
you
event.
fucking.
You know what I'm saying?
I will give you the 160, bro. Nigga, you getting 160.
That's some bullshit.
Now you talk about $65 on this ticket.
Yeah, he's sweating 65, but he gonna buy half of your ticket to go
Yeah,
to this other
yeah.
thing.
I might do because it was plus
You
4,
ain't got
which
to
puts
do-
it at 69. So
Well,
that's-
you don't
I'll
have
I'll-
to do
you know.
VIP early entry or whatever. If you ride with me, if I have VIP with the parking, then you ride with me as long as we don't go for early entry. Like if we want to get there at 11:15, if y'all want to go that early, because they do an early entry at 11. So if y'all want to go early, we could do that. But then you
Yeah.
got to buy early entry tickets. Which I think comes with the VIP plan.
Early bird general admission $35. Early bird VIP admission $60. VIP admission $65. General admission $40.
Yeah, they got some options. But it was fun last year. I figured I'd go again. If y'all want to
but
roll
you
with,
said it
that'd be
wasn't even
cool.
crowded though. Like it wasn't like.
Yeah, I mean, there might have been 500 people there at one,
Yeah.
like across the whole day. I don't even know. Like it wasn't nothing like the Cannabis
That
Fest.
can't be
Yeah.
right because that's saying that joint's already sales ended 3/16
Early bird sales.
24.
Those were the early bird sales.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, like the early, like how they did with the Cannabis Festival.
Yeah, but that was a month ago when that was over.
Yeah.
I mean, it already is May. I
Yeah,
guess
I mean,
it's been in the air for a while.
I've been getting emails
Yeah.
about it for months, and I just haven't taken the time to buy my ticket. And I'm like, I'm gonna cop one soon.
It's on 11 lush acres, bro. Not just regular acres.
Not
it's
normal.
Lush
Yeah.
acres, bro.
I mean, the scenery gonna be
Blossoms
good.
and blooms.
Well, it's like they got flowers all around, man. You walking amongst the flower gardens and shit.
Yeah, it looks like they do weddings and shit there.
Yeah. It's a really chill spot. I
whole
thought that
venue.
was where Mike was gonna get wedded for a little bit.
Oh, there
You were talking about being at some farm out in Culpeper,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
was like, is it this place? Because that would have been real cool. I'd have been like, yo, Ma, come pick me up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk right through the woods, man. Fuck it, right on that way.
Yeah, I just got dropped off. Come pick me up when I call.
Ah,
When I stumble up out of here.
man, fucking.
Our boy Big Mike getting married, y'all.
Yep. Here another, what, 4 months? I
Ladies,
believe?
he's gonna be off the market. If you're trying to steal him, you better try to steal him now.
Motherfucker, it's on your refrigerator.
It's on my
You're not in
refrigerator.
it.
That's why I kind of need to know that date, bro.
I literally got a blank refrigerator with that shit sitting on it. That's the only thing.
September 14th.
Oh, that's right, September. That's a long time.
I got a
Bro.
refrigerator right next to where I make the fucking podcast videos and post
Okay,
everything.
man.
From.
We getting seats?
Nah, we're just shirts, pants.
What do I need? Like a polo shirt, or I need a button up?
Can I wear my all
Want
white?
me to
Get
wear a
up?
tie?
You wear what?
Can I wear my all white? Get up.
Yo, I rock my white tux too, bruh.
No, cause she
She don't want no whites?
The guys were gonna have white shirts, blue fucking pants and white shoes.
Blue pants.
What bullshit is that? What kind of blue?
Like
blue oyster blue?
Like jeans or like
no,
khaki?
the khakis. You know what I mean? Dress pants.
Oh, I'm definitely swapping out the all white then.
You want to rock all white? I got an all
I'm gonna
white
be rocking
setup.
all white before they introduce y'all motherfuckers. I know that. I stayed up front in the designated outfit,
That's not gonna bother me.
but after that, I'm changing the pants.
yeah,
bro.
after the pictures are done,
The
then you can change the
LGBTQs
shit.
is coming back out, cuz LGBT box
After
coming
the
back
pictures, do whatever
out.
the fuck you want after
Oh,
the
pictures. God damn it.
Yeah, bro,
I ain't involved in all that. I ain't involved in all that, man. All I got to do is show up.
Because look, you got to deal with
What you
Sarah
into
with
you into
shit.
party and shit where
Yeah.
you get your picture taken.
Yep.
I can dress however I want.
Yeah.
I ain't in
Yeah.
all that bullshit.
That's
Because it ain't no fucking like, this ain't gonna be no traditional shit.
Are y'all gonna hop over a broomstick or something? What's up?
Nah, I ain't doing that shit. Like, look, we
I
gonna
hope
keep
you ain't doing no hopping nowhere, bro.
trying to keep this shit quick as fucking shit. Like, yo, let's get to the I-do's. Yeah, you gotta shake the chicken.
Yeah, man. Shake
Ben's
the
supposed to be
basket,
shaking
boy.
the chicken.
That shit beeped 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
The fuck?
But yeah, we ain't doing nothing like
Y'all
that.
ain't doing all that bullshit.
Nah, go up there, do the ceremony, do the pictures, and then get to the fucking party. You know what I mean? Because, like, I want to get to the party, get the party over with, so then I can go ahead on and fly on out to Barbados. You know
Oh,
what I
because
mean?
y'all are flying out the next day?
The day after, we're leaving that Monday.
So
I
you
think.
got a day and a half or so to recover?
Pretty much really just
Before
a
you
day,
fly
not
out.
even a whole fucking day, because we got to leave early as fuck that
Hey, shut the
fucking
fuck
Monday
up!
morning. We gotta leave early as shit that fucking Monday morning, you know what I mean? But
Barbados?
Barbados, yeah.
Country.
It's an island.
It's an island, dog. It's in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Barbados. Like, that's a country. I mean, it is.
Associated with something there, right?
It's U.S. Virgin Islands.
Oh, it's U.S.
Kinda.
Kinda,
Territories.
yeah,
I think it's a
you need
U.S.
you need a
territory.
passport, yes.
Maybe it's not a U.S. territory. Then it might be a British Virgin Isle.
If it's U.S., you shouldn't need a passport, right?
Even-
What's that one place? St. Thomas or something?
Man, they making you do everything
They
with a
make you
passport
see-
these days.
all right,
You can't
so-
go to Canada without a passport, dog.
Puerto Rico and Virgin Islands, all shit, you gotta have a smart ID, with the star in the corner.
that's some bullshit.
But anything outside, you need a passport for. So I gotta update my passport. That's gonna happen this week. I gotta send that.
And we're
off.
not going down to meet you down there. Y'all ain't doing that thing.
Nah.
That was a funny concept.
that whole
Come
shit.
down and help me keep Mike not fucking agitated.
Because like I told her, I said, look.
If I am, I'm bringing an ounce of weed and 5 fishing poles on, and that's it, though. No clothes. Fucking, that's it, bro.
No clothes. I got 5 fishing poles and no clothes.
No clothes. I'm free balling the whole fucking time.
Right.
Free draw.
Why would you? It's gonna be hot. I ain't gonna have draws. Fuck
That's
that.
some bullshit.
Yeah, Mike gonna be out there wearing a banana hammock just kicking it. Nothing else.
Oh yeah, I hit that hammer. Be out there doing pumps in a bump.
Be that dude. Yeah, hammer pumps and a bumping it. Yeah, buddy. Mike pumps it a bump and
Pops in a bump out that. That'd be some funny shit. Wake up in the morning, you come down, eat your breakfast. I'm out there fucking dancing with a plate of eggs, singing Pops in a bump.
yeah, you cooking eggs, pumping and a bumping. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh shit!
Mike's doing the damn thing.
Going down there on the beach. Hey, look, that big motherfucker, he out there again.
Yeah, hey, that big motherfucker's out there by the pool again with his pumps and a bump.
Hey, guys out there. Take the walkway.
Take the walkway.
Yeah, use the sidewalk. Go around the pool, y'all.
He's coming in. Ah, fuck, he's already in the building. God damn it.
Unintentionally, guys. Hold it out.
But hey, man, I got me some star fruit. I'm ready now. Let's go.
It's like Hammer thought his dick would revive his career.
Somebody thought it would.
Like, here, you know, you got a nice dick in them pants, boy. Put on these pants and dance around. You know whose idea that was, Puffy's?
I thought it was
Puffy
a Rough
said,
Rider
yeah, bad
by
boy,
then.
take that, man. Put on it.
Who directed the video?
I don't know, dog. I'm just blaming Puffy for all inappropriate things.
Shit.
If something inappropriate
That's
happened,
something to do with a man's dick.
I'm saying, exactly. Puffy was like, yeah, bad boy. Hey, Puffy, why don't you put on a real small bathing suit and shake that thing around?
Oh, man, what a time. Everyone.
Now that Cat Williams shit was alright.
Yeah, the Cat Williams was alright.
It wasn't too super crazy. I would definitely wasn't laughing the whole time. I was laughing more than the fucking shit we paid for. Fucking
Oh yeah,
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Barebacks.
his free show on Netflix was worth at least a quarter of what we paid to go see those
Yeah, I
idiots
paid
in
40 to go
Fairfax.
see that, and
Yeah.
not probably been too mad.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't as funny as it could have been. However,
That's with parking and everything. I'm paying $40 flat.
But it was-
you know what I mean, for the whole deal.
it was culturally relevant.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting commentary on today's day and age.
Mm-hmm.
Like, big up
yeah,
to
he
Cat
was all in
Williams.
it. Yeah, he was bringing about a lot of shit.
Yeah, he was talking about stuff that a lot of people don't want to talk about because it's controversial. and-
Yeah.
and it-
Talking about the shit that y'all Wayans brothers need to be talking about, motherfucker. God damn it.
Matter of fact, Marlon's coming up this weekend. He gonna be at MGM.
What's he doing, just stand up?
Yeah, he's doing a stand-up joint at MGM on the fucking 11th. I wanted to go to that, but I'm like, I can't do that because I got fucking taking all these mamas out for their Mother's Day shit.
Oh yeah, you got a big Mother's Day thing going on, and Damon and which Wayans? Marlon.
Marlon.
Oh, yeah, that's his
Yeah,
weekend.
Marlon.
If
yeah.
Damon was there, I'd be a whole lot more enticed to go. Like, you
So
put
you
Damon
rather see
and
that?
Marlon.
If you put both of them up there, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
But Damon, if Damon was in town, I'd be a whole lot more likely to go.
I've never seen Damon stand up.
Damon's stand-up is phenomenal. He's the man. He's better than Marlon.
Marlon is like the situational funny.
Damon was the funniest, though, I think. Like, all those Wayans are funny. But Damon was the funniest.
Was Damon the one that was in White Chicks?
No,
Damon's
that's
a bald-headed
Marlon.
one.
Damon's Major Payne.
Major Payne. Yeah.
Major Payne is Damon.
He's the funniest
White
one.
Chicks is Sean and Marlon.
Sean, yeah, oh yeah. He's
Damon's the funniest.
By
Yeah.
far the funniest.
Yeah.
Sean
My
is
Wife
not
and
funny.
Kids is fucking good show. Fucking Blank Man, amazing movie. Fucking In Living Color, one of the best Jones ever. White
Well, but
Chicks was
that's
alright.
the Wayans family is all over.
Yeah.
no, all over that
got
joint.
Kim, even the
Yeah.
kids
Because even
now.
that chick is a Wayne's too, right?
Kim,
One of the
yeah.
girls, yeah.
Yeah.
But even their kids, man, they one of them's kids, like a couple of them do stand up.
That's what I'm saying. They should just have a Wayne special, man. Just
Well, but
fucking
it's the
kill
family
game, bro.
business, you know what I mean? Like, if you got a family business like that, you're a whole lot more likely to go into it. You know, it's not like having a family business of being a doctor.
Because a Hunter Biden cocaine skit.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
that one was
phenomenal,
funny.
bro.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
you
You know what
that
I'm
was
saying?
funny.
That cat
we don't know.
joke was funny, but the In Living Color, version of that would be fucking
Yes.
phenomenal, bro. It would be fucking phenomenal. And Biden falling down everywhere and falling asleep
Well,
while he's talking.
they're doing that shit in other
God damn.
countries. Like the
Damn
stuff
it,
that they're
why
not,
not?
the stuff they're not
What
doing
was it?
here.
In Italy, I think they made the song.
They made a whole video where
whole
Biden's
video
trying to
of him
walk.
falling down,
He's
yeah.
trying to walk to the thing to speak, and he keeps falling down. And Secret
think I might
Service
have
guys
saved
keep
that.
trying to pick him up and shit.
This is our leader that the world's just laughing at.
Dude, yeah, the United States has a real problem. We'd rather have World War III, IV, Civil War than bad tweets. That's essentially what it comes down to. Is they voted in Biden and the world fell apart. Like, I don't think this would have gone this bad under Trump. It might have, but
Nah.
I don't think it would have. Because ain't nobody acting a fool under Trump in the way they be acting a fool
You
under
wouldn't have all
Biden.
them fucking Mexicans just walking up here. You wouldn't really be
there's-
fighting everybody.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be paying all those fucking money to all
I
these
mean,
other
look,
countries.
the Gaza and
definitely won't be
Israel
giving
thing
all
might
that
not
money.
have happened. We wouldn't be giving the money to fucking Ukraine. I mean, there's a lot of reasons.
I don't understand why that is such a big thing here in America.
It's because the people that are on the left have convinced themselves that Russia was responsible for Donald Trump getting elected. So they want to see Russia suffer any way
So why is
possible.
Donald Trump in there getting fucking in court for fucking voters fraud?
Because
If all
it's-
these fuckers think Russian did it, can they make up their mind?
No, because they have to come at it at all fronts because they can't, like, Biden can't beat Trump in a straight up election.
Anything.
So they have to subvert the election as much as possible and commit what to me is a clear criminal act through the justice system by persecuting political opponents.
Mishandling.
It's 100% a mishandling of the Justice Department. If the Justice Department wanted to do this, should have done it right out of the gate and not waited 3 years to prosecute during the election.
It all is, man.
It's bullshit.
It's been bullshit ever since the
it's
fucking
clearly
insurrection
bullshit.
shit.
Like the insurrection wasn't an insurrection. Like we had an unarmed insurrection. Shut the fuck up. Like motherfuckers planning to take over the government but didn't bring no motherfucking guns. Fuck you. How stupid do you fucking think we are? It's pathetic and it's stupid. And there's people out there that are so brainwashed because of their hatred of Donald Trump that they would literally pass up his hand to help them off of a cliff. It's like my cousin. I got a dumbass cousin or three. And if any one of them was hanging off the side of a cliff and Donald Trump was the only person there and he offered him a hand, can I help you up off the cliff? They would spit on his hand and die before they would accept a hand. To keep themselves from dying. They would rather die than accept help from Donald Trump.
I mean,
and that to me is so fucking immature.
He is
Like,
a clown, right?
Absolutely.
And a joke as a president, but less of a joke than Biden.
Absolutely.
By total
I want to
fraud.
vote for RFKJ. Fuck the bullshit. I'm wearing a Kennedy shirt defending Donald Trump right now. But that's because I'm a civilized human being that's a fan of the United States of America and believes in the principles upon which it was founded. Most motherfuckers don't think like this. They think ideological and that's it. Like, there's so many people out there that are locked up into their political ideology bullshit that they can't see the forest for the trees. That's why they hate fucking Putin and want us to do everything in our possibility to fuck him up. The same people that are mad about this Navalny character dying in prison in Russia because he's a political opponent of Putin are the same people that want Donald Trump to be locked up until he is dead in prison. How much of a fucking hypocrite can you be? How do you not see yourselves for the hypocrites that you are? Like, don't talk all this bullshit like you want some inclusivity when you want to like shut everybody out that doesn't agree with your ideology.
That's what they did to fucking Kennedy. They censored them again.
That's right.
I went to try to watch that joint he had on
That
his
30-minute video that Woody Harrelson narrated.
I was trying to watch that shit and fucking I couldn't pull it up because fucking they censored it.
Facebook's trying to censor him. You know why? Because they're all fascist authoritarians.
Because the motherfucker can talk and you can understand what the fuck he's saying, and they know Biden ain't got a chance.
Well, because he talks about things that these other political presidents will not talk about.
Yes.
He talks about things.
The issues.
No, right, that's right. Here's the issue. Here's how I think we could solve it.
Yeah, he's over here trying to fix shit.
That's right. Nobody
He's over
else
here trying to do shit.
That's exactly
and
right.
the other motherfuckers just trying to make money.
Plus,
That's
in
right.
all honesty, the fucking president really sets the tone for shit.
Exactly.
Like
you're the leader of the country. You set the
you
tone.
need a tone. We need a different tone. We got Sleepy Joe's tone that just ain't working. You had Trump's tone that was not working. You need somebody who's actually let's put the focus back on what it needs to be
Focusing on fixing problems,
But the thing
identifying
is-
problems and fixing them.
Those that control the strings up even further up don't like that shit. That's why they give me
No, because
such
they
a
can't.
difficult
They also
path.
can't
They
manipulate fucking Kennedy like they can do with Biden.
That's right. That's exactly right. And Biden is also so inept and unaware of what's going on
Yeah, he don't
around
have a
him
fucking clue.
that
Nah,
like
hell
you can just
nah.
point him in a direction and he goes.
Oh, I gotta go over here.
Did you see him say 4 more years, pause, and then they started chanting 4 more years? He read the
He read the
teleprompter
pause.
so well he read the pause. That's like a stage direction. That's like a speaking direction. It probably had parentheses around it. It might have been
Like,
Back in the 90s,
italicized.
that's a big ass white sign that says
Yeah.
applause
Yeah.
for the audience. you know?
You remember when? Nah, you gotta go back further with his ass. That's like the telegram coming through. Stop.
But this motherfucker's been
Stop.
lying since telegrams, dog.
Oh, he's fucking. Our whole political party is just all fucking hypocrites.
Well, it's a uniparty.
Yeah,
and that's
that's
one
what
of the
I'm saying.
things that
It's
Bobby
like-
says is that, you know, the left and the right are both going for the
Yeah,
same
it's the
shit.
same shit, just at different angles.
They just got you smoke and mirrored. You think that Trump and Biden are so separate. They're
Nah,
not.
they're right on the same page with each
They're
other.
virtually the same fucking guy.
One can walk, one can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One commands a bit more respect on the international stage than the other. Vote Kennedy.
Damn, I can't find that fucking video, man, because that shit was funny as shit. I thought
Which
I had
video?
it. The video that the Italians made with the song about fucking Biden keeps falling down or some shit like that. That shit was funny as shit, yo.
Yeah, they're gonna take that down. They're not gonna let that be up forever.
Not TikTok will keep it up.
Oh yeah,
That's
TikTok.
true.
TikTok will, yeah.
Till they get sold
China don't care.
forcibly by our fascist authoritarian government.
And that's the only reason why they fucking want TikTok to be sold, so they can fucking have that control over that
Well,
shit.
that's all it is. The law is
It's
nothing
like-
but something that they can say at any given time. We're taking this down because we say so.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're gonna try to do to us if we ever get
they
bit.
did the fucking Kennedy and fucking Reza Islam. They called them. They were in the 12 of what was it, the non-vax whatever, when they made all that shit up with fucking COVID
Oh yeah.
and censored all them people and shit and took their shit down. And they come to find out all these people are having so many issues now. They fucking bitches.
What, from COVID?
Yeah,
Shots
from
and
the
shit?
shot.
Yeah.
From the shot.
Like heart palpitations, heart.
Young kids
Stopping.
dying fucking early
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
Kids, athletes.
Yeah.
Athletes in the peak of their form.
Yep. Not even
Dropping
at the peak,
dead.
but just about there, you know.
Motherfuckers dropping dead on the basketball
Yeah.
court. Been, like 19-year-olds been playing basketball, dropping dead.
Yep.
You know, they're putting it in all sorts of stuff. They're trying to normalize heart attacks for kids and shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what it could have been.
I don't know what that is. What happened here? Well, this is kind of normal now. This is where we're at now, you know. It ain't the food that we got going on, you know. It ain't the chemicals that are illegal in all other countries except here. Nah, it can't be that. Nah, it's not the shit that we're putting in the water.
Look,
Nah, it
I
can't be
love
that.
America, but things are so close to fucking out of control here. I consider strongly getting dual citizenship with Italy because I can. Like, I'm eligible because of my family history to
Yeah.
get dual citizenship and have an Italian citizenship as well.
Yeah.
And that means I can get the fuck up and leave America if I want to.
Yep.
And just not come back if I want to. And I'm disgusted that that's even something that I'm considering. But at this fucking point, like, I don't know whether or not to join the Civil War or just get the fuck out once that pops off. Because that shit is coming, the way they be acting. That's why you got to vote for RFKJ. It's the only chance we have in not having a civil war.
They want that powder keg to go off, though.
Oh, they keep stoking it.
But
They
if
want it.
Biden gets elected another 4 years, man, Jesus.
He's not even going to make it
Yeah.
through the fourth year. He's
We
not,
can
he's not going
hope.
to make it. That motherfucker will not make it. Then you got to deal with Kamala's ass.
Yeah, she's
And
even
she's
worse.
even worse.
She's more of a fascist
She's more
authoritarian
fucking
nightmare.
hypocrite
That's
than any
right.
fucking thing else.
Yeah. She's like, what? Am I not allowed to lock people up for no good reason? Am I not allowed to not let them out because I have firefighters that I need to use them as? I need them to be firefighters and
Yeah.
prisoners at the same time and not free people. Even
And
though they're
then
sitting
even though I tell
dictates
them I'm going to give them a job after they're done their serve their sentence as a firefighter, I'm not going to let that happen.
You know that the test scores of 8th grade exams is what determines California's future prison budget?
That wouldn't surprise me either.
Yeah.
See how many of these motherfuckers are failing, so we know how many motherfuckers we're gonna end up locking up.
That's
So
right.
how many more presidents do we gotta make?
Well, but this is a
So we
private
can have
industry.
this.
This
Yeah,
is a
that's what I'm
private
saying,
industry
yeah.
that they would rather have full than empty because
Yep.
it's a private industry. It's just stupid. It's so fucking stupid. You can privatize a lot of stuff, and that's a good idea, but there's a lot of stuff you can't privatize because it's just not a good idea.
But common sense is not there. It's all about how much money can I squeeze out of the fucking public? How much money can I pull out your fucking pockets? You might not even have money for me to pull out your pocket, but I'm gonna still pull what you got. I'm gonna still pull on your pockets. Fucking hoes. But it's all good. Figure your way out of this shit.
That's why we try not to talk about this shit too much because it's infuriating. But I do wear a Bobby Kennedy shirt every fucking week, so,
Oh man.
you know, I'm licensed to say whatever I want, motherfuckers.
That's the beauty of all this shit. We can say whatever the fuck we feel like fucking saying.
This is the fight for freedom of speech right here. Like, fuck you to YouTube. Because let me tell you something, though. I gotta say, YouTube did impress me recently. And the only thing it impressed me about was I went and put out last week's episodes. Sunday episode, it blocked completely. It was like, no one in the world can see this episode right now. You know why? Because there was a live song with Eric Clapton singing it in the fucking background. So
But
it
wait a
said...
minute, the other one, I forgot what we had in the other one playing. Was because that wasn't the one we was talking about. Fuck YouTube on. That was the
No,
one
it was
that
literally the episode I was also saying fuck YouTube
Okay,
on.
okay. It was
But
that
they
one.
didn't say nothing about me saying fuck YouTube. They were like, yo, Eric Clapton's singing a song with the band in the background and that's not allowed, so no one in the world can see it. It said, what are your options? You could take the thing down completely, or we can tastefully edit out the song out of the background. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you, YouTube. See what you can do. I gotta tell you, I'm fucking impressed.
So they edited.
There's a segment of the show in 40, what is this, 47, 45, I think it is,
Yeah.
episode 845. There's a segment about 20-something minutes in where there's an Eric Clapton song. If you look at like the music playlist, you can sync it up and then listen to the show and hear it. But like literally, like what you're hearing right now with a little bit of whatever in the background singing, that's all getting cut out. The uh-huhs, that's all coming through. Like, it was
so they
incredibly
only cut
impressive.
out the part that they can control.
Right, you literally can't hear the Eric Clapton song in the background, but then after like 20 to 25 minutes or so, the music in the background comes back in. I was super impressed. I'm like, I couldn't have done that. That would have taken me
Yeah.
a long time to do, and they just did it digitally.
All right, well, there's hey, YouTube,
then-
if you want to do that shit, here you
Then
go.
the show was available everywhere but Russia, because they'd be like, fuck Russia, because YouTube's a part of the fascist authoritarians that hate Russia because they think that's the reason that Donald Trump got elected.
But here's the whole thing with all that, though, is we still got deals over there. We deal with fucking Russia, we deal with China, we deal with all this shit. So what the fuck, you can say all you want about how motherfuckers running their country, but we're still making deals with them. We're getting products left and right, and we're sending products left and right. So what really is the fucking problem then?
There's a whole lot of beef for
You
the
know
sake
what
of
I
having
mean?
beef. Because they're trying to keep us all distracted from the fucking way they keep taking our rights more and more and more.
Yeah.
They want us all to be locked down and unable to think for ourselves. That's what's going on in this country. They're trying to make us all dumb. And they're succeeding with a lot of people. A lot
Oh
of people.
yeah. Between the education system, that ain't worth a fuck.
That's Marxist indoctrination.
The
That's why I always got kicked out of class.
constantly fucking being in debt because of fucking the bullshit fads and inflation, and you know.
Well, but money keeps becoming less and less valuable because our fucking government keeps printing more and more of it.
Yeah.
You're
But it's-
ruining the value of our dollar,
But it's
fucking Joe
designed for
Biden.
that. It's designed, the feds and all that. It's all designed for that purpose.
Yeah.
You know how to keep somebody in check by you make their economy fucking suck. How you make the economy suck? You hit them with fucking inflation, fucking all that shit. You got high fucking interest rates on shit. Like I just hollered at somebody,
But BRICS is on the verge of creating its own currency.
which
so
is going to tank
it's
everything.
going to destroy
It's going to destroy the
It's
shit.
going to destroy our country.
The whole economics shit's going to blow the fuck up. But here's the thing.
Call me crazy. See what's happening in 3 or 4 years.
I hollered at a dude, man, bought a crib. I think he got. All right, so it was a $300,000 fucking loan, whatever. At like, had to be in high percentage, like maybe 6.8, something like that. You know, fucking mortgage payment is 3,010. Let's just say even $3,000 on mortgage. That's just fucking ridiculous. The interest that you're paying on that, bruh,
Yeah.
for $300,000.
$3,000 a month for a $300,000 house.
Yeah.
Dog, if I'm paying $3,000 a month, my house better be worth at least $1.5 million.
That's what you're gonna end up paying out of pocket at the end of this
what I'm saying.
shit. You know what
Like,
I mean?
it's
For
just-
some bullshit.
Things are out of control, dog. I bought a house 15 years ago for 35 grand. Same kind of house, same condition. You know what that shit sells for these days? $185,000. It's fucking bullshit.
Yep.
And you know why? Because one of the things that the only politician in the presidential race talks about, Bobby Kennedy talks about, that corporations are buying homes on a
Yeah.
massive scale.
Yep.
You know what that's doing? It's enabling them to buy them with cash, undercutting you and me,
Yep.
real American citizens, taking the American dream away from us, making it impossible to obtain without spending astronomical amounts of money that we don't have. They
Yep.
can come in and buy it out from under us every fucking time. You know what they do with it? They rent it out.
Because that's what happened with with us the last time around we was trying to buy a house.
You know what? And
Fucking-
if you're a renter in a motherfucking house that's owned by a corporation, squat that motherfucker. Fuck it. Fuck
Yeah.
it. You ain't
But
gonna let you
look up
squat in
you gotta
places.
look up your squatters' rights in different states. It's
Find your
different in every
squatters'
different-
rights and do it in a house that's owned by a corporation if you're going to do it. Don't
Because fucking-
squat in people's homes that are individuals and own homes. It's despicable.
Yeah, because
If you're going to
see,
do it, fuck the corporations up.
that was happening we've been in this house for fucking 3 years. So 3 years ago when all this shit was happening, when motherfuckers was trying to buy these fucking houses and shit, and fucking people were buying the houses. You thought it was people buying houses sight unseen, but it was corporations, it was LLCs coming in and buying all these fucking houses up without even looking at the shit. Then they take it, redo the fucking property or whatever, and then boom, it's back on the market.
That's right.
Like this one house was a piece of shit fucking house. I'm like, yo, this isn't gonna work, whatever. But they're like, oh, it doesn't matter because somebody had already bought this. I'm like, how do you buy this piece of shit house? Like, the septic is already being dug up.
Because they don't care.
But they tore that fucker down, redid it, and sold that motherfucker, turned around, sold it again.
If you simply incorporate into the price of things the work you've done,
Yeah.
you can, like, the market sustains it these days.
Yeah.
Like, the prices are astronomical and people are paying it. It's fucking ridiculous.
Which again, they're also getting these fucking loans for this crazy ass fucking amount with this crazy interest that's tacked on to it. So I'm like, this happened before. I don't know if people really remember, but this happened before in like 08. If I'm not certain, like,
well, what it was in 08 was
Is that when the Fannie Mac and all that shit went down?
yeah, well, what it
Yeah.
was, these large companies were selling mortgage bundles where they would take 100 or 1,000 mortgages and package them as a deal and say this is.
Yeah, you know who had a part of that too? Biden.
Oh yeah, dude, Biden's been at the root of
He
a
was vice
lot.
president of Obama then when they were
That's
doing
right. He's been at the root of a lot of problems. A lot of black people are locked up for no good reason because of somebody named Joe fucking Biden.
yeah, because he was the one that was up there talking about you don't want these people in your house and da 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 da.
He's the one that said he didn't want his kids to grow up in a racial jungle. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what kind of shit is that,
A
dude?
racial jungle.
Racial
Yeah.
fucking jungle, dog. That's what he called it.
Yep,
I'm gonna find that shit. I'm gonna let
That's
y'all
the
hear him say it.
And that's the president.
yep. But
Yeah,
motherfuckers act like they don't remember. But
He said a lot of
people
shit.
don't
Listen
even-
to this shit right here, him talking about prostituting himself. Hold up, let me turn this one up.
Concern for the larger contributor.
Well, the fortunate thing is I didn't have many larger contributors, and the only reason, see, I went to the big guys for the money. I was ready to prostitute myself in the manner in which I talked about it. But what happened was they said, come back when you're 40, son. And so I had to go out.
And guess what he did? And he's been in their fucking pocket ever
I've
since.
been stretching my
Number of small
butthole.
contributors.
Well, I think we all grateful, Senator. You didn't take no for an answer.
That means he had to get his booty hole stretched out.
Yeah, they had to
Your booty
diddy him.
hole's too tight.
They diddied him.
Yeah, you got to come back when you're 40, when that booty hole is right. That's the ripe age of 40. We can go in you then. That's what it sounded like to me.
You a wild boy, Mike.
That's what it sounded like to me. You got to come back when you're ripe. 40 is when you're ripe for that booty hole to get hit.
40's the age?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Well, it's because I guess they're going to do a colonoscopy anyway. We might as well throw some dick up in there, huh?
Yeah. You took this camera and we see you clean. Let's go ahead. We told you what you had to do before you came back here. Get stretched out. Because look, you ain't ready for this dick. You ain't ready yet. You come back when you're ready to take this dick.
God damn it.
That's it. That's how it works, man. That's how you be doing it.
But like, yeah, it's just a fucking joke all the way around. You gotta do what you can out here, ladies and gentlemen, man. Make yourself worry about your shit. Don't worry about all the shit like the shit with Kendrick and Drake. Don't worry about that shit.
Oh man, the shit with Kendrick and Drake is just crazy.
It's interesting.
What's going on with them now?
It's just grown men snitching on each other. They just talking shit about every little stupid personal thing.
It's humorous, but at the same time, it's like it's not the diss records of our days.
It's not how we came up doing it.
Nah, No Vaseline to me still hands down the best.
Well, like when
diss.
Jay said he left the condoms on your baby mama's back seats or whatever, like that's pretty fucked up. But it's not as specific as all this. Like you got a kid you denied shit. Like
yeah, when they started putting the kids in it, I'm like, all right, you gotta take the kids out. The wifey, you can do the wifey, but the kids, you gotta take the kids
Can't
out.
pick on the
Don't put
kids. Kids
on
are
it.
innocent, bro. You can't.
You don't need to throw the kids up in some shit, man.
He's talking about you got like unclaimed kids and shit. Like
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Kendrick was
beat
saying
your
that. No,
wife.
Drake was saying that about Kendrick.
Kendrick said that he got a daughter. That Drake got a daughter that he don't claim.
And Kendrick was like, "You beat your wife."
No, Drake told Kendrick that Kendrick beats his wife.
Right, Drake said Kendrick beats his wife.
Drake said Kendrick beats his wife. It's just been back and forth shit, you know what I mean? Now, like, I've listened to the disses. They're entertaining to me, but they're not that, like, they're not memorable.
They're not good enough to remember.
Yeah, like No Vaseline.
Like the beats aren't
God
hot
damn,
enough.
I'm glad you set it off. You know what I mean? Like Ice Cube said, yo, thank y'all for starting this shit, because now I'm going to go in every last one of y'all's ass. And he went down the list and hit every last one of them in the ass. Boom, 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 boom. I got you. You know what I mean? Pop, hit him up. First thing out his motherfucking mouth. Fuck your bitch and the click the K. Hey, goddamn. That first, as soon as you said that shit.
The motherfucking saga continues.
Y'all motherfuckers ready for a WA? Get the fuck up!
Yeah.
See, but it's like, if your shit doesn't even have a beat that somebody else isn't gonna want to go over on in the future. Like if I was to diss somebody, if I was a rapper and I was gonna diss somebody, there are certain diss beef beats that I would resurrect. I would say, I'm bringing that one out. I'm gonna go at him on this. I'm gonna go at him on that.
Here you go. This is what they think about you. What they thinking about you. This is what they think about you. And then you come out aggressive with it. Just hit him in the mouth.
Here's what they think about you. Hold on, my name, Here's what they think about.
I've been doing this more than
Here's what they think about. Here's what they think about. Here's what they think about.
I've been doing this more than you.
I'm having fun with this thing.
Fuck all y'all.
Yep.
Goddamn, I'm glad y'all
What?
said it. Used to be hard, now
You
you just
been soft.
down with the AK.
I've been doing
And now I see you on a video
The
with
Miss Lay.
looking like straight bozos. I saw it coming, that's why I went solo and kept on stomping. While y'all motherfuckers
He's straight out of Compton.
living with the whites, one big house, and not another nigga in sight.
Come on now.
Too much cargo, drop four niggas now making noise.
What?
White man just ruling. The niggas with attitudes,
Who you fooling?
y'all niggas just phony. I put that on my mama and my dead homie. Yellow boys on your team, so you're losing. Hey yo, Drake,
Stick to producing.
calling me owner, but you been a dick. Easy E, so
Look, yes, and it quick. The screaming,
like
and the
Diddy.
screaming in the background.
ain't nobody helping me. Trying to sound like American most. You can yell all day, but you don't come close. Cause you know I'm the one that flow. You done ran 100 miles, but you still got one to go. With the LENCHMOP and y'all disgrace to CPT. Cause you get fucked out your green by a white boy. With no
Vaseline. Get fucked with no Vaseline. That man been going to your ass raw. But Kendrick got like a 6-minute long goddamn diss track that was. Oh, sorry, that's too long. It's too long.
Too much. Is it the same beat the whole time, or does he
was
flip the beat?
slow. He flips it after he does. He says like a little poem in the beginning, kind of shit almost.
Oh, he does his Kendrick
It's
thing.
like a fucking.
That's the Kendrick thing.
It's not even. It's more like a.
Is it like a? Is
like
there
a
no beat?
lullaby.
There's no beat, and he just speaks.
No, it's like a lullaby kind of
God.
tone. It starts off real slow. I'm like, this can't be the disc going this slow. Then it gets to the other shit, and it's like it's so long you stop paying attention. You know what I mean? The disses didn't keep my attention. Now this one that he just dropped this morning, I think it was, or it had to be this morning. That one got a nice beat with it. You know what I mean? And I was able to listen to that drum like, it's got a good beat with it. I'm listening to some of the shit. All right, that's cool. I fucks with that one. Just like I fucked with Drake's Response. I fucked with that. Had a beat to it. It had something. It made me want to listen.
That's the most Drake I've paid attention to ever.
Yeah, that's it. Because I'm not a fan of Drake. Hands down,
me too.
I'm a Cole fan. J. Cole is my dude. Out of the top three, J. Cole is my dude.
Yeah.
You
J.
know
Cole
what I
is
mean?
by far and away the best of those three.
Yes,
by
absolutely.
far and away.
Yeah,
he is like he's a whole lap out.
But they all do their own. They got all different lanes. You know, Drake does the party
the
pop
styles
shit.
are very diverse. But like
Cole is more the backpack era type
if I'm
shit.
gonna listen to one of those guys, I'm putting on J. Cole music
absolutely.
any day of the week before
Absolutely.
like Kendrick or
No, don't get me
Drake.
wrong. Second come to me, it would be fucking Kendrick. I'm not a Drake fan at all. Like, I don't care for Drake's music. It's the singing and his voice is just, it's
Everything
kind of
sounds the
annoying.
same, man. Sound like the same beat. Sounds like the same song. Every Drake song. I don't fuck with Drake.
And Kendrick, you know, you gotta be in the mood for Kendrick in a sense. You know, you gotta want to pull him up and listen to his shit. But like this thing, like when fucking J. Cole said, you know, I apologize. I get the apology, but I wish he would have left the fucking track up. The 7-minute drill. I actually enjoyed
I'm glad
that.
we played it on the show.
Yeah, I enjoyed that shit. Cause that's the only look. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, that's the only way that's the only way they're gonna be able to hear it is if they listen to that episode.
But it was the best, yeah, possibly. But it was the best. It's the best like diss track I've heard in a while.
Nah, Chris Brown got a good one.
Oh, Chris Brown. Well, I haven't listened to that.
Chris Brown got a diss track towards what's his name? He's one of the Migos, Quavo. I didn't even know what it was about, but I know that Chris Brown track, out of all the disses that came out thus far, I like his shit over everybody's right now. That Chris Brown diss track for Quavo, that shit, Chris is rapping, and he going at that motherfucker like he's supposed to. It's actually like, you know what? I see you, Chris. VA in the building. You know, and Tappahannock.
Chris Brown.
Yeah. Because he even says, motherfucker, you getting murdered by a singing nigga. Like, how you gonna go back and say you got murdered by a singing nigga? You know what I mean? Like, he lets you know, like, look, I sing. This ain't what I do all the time. You know what I mean? Let me see what the title of that Chris Brown joint is. Because that joint was actually good. But the whole the Kendrick and Drake thing, it's like, all right, somebody gotta like call the rack because they said Kendrick had fucking shit on standby, just waiting for fucking Drake to respond.
I saw that his response is apparently just like there, like
Yeah, he just
he
waiting
knew what
for
was
him.
coming. He's like,
Yeah.
I got you set up. I'm ready.
He's just waiting for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're gonna have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close.
Weakest Link is what it's called. Chris
Right.
Brown, Weakest Link.
Okay, then check out that. We might play it next episode. You never can tell around here what the fuck might just happen next.
Yep.
But we'd like to thank you so much for listening. We'd like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes. Like, share, subscribe. Don't
Please
bogart
do.
this motherfucker. Tell your peoples about this bitch.
Yep.
Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bits by little bits, ladies and gentlemen, keep moving forward.
You want a copy of 1984 Brave New World or Fahrenheit 451? Holla at your boy. I got you. You want to cop this here Maraca Bowl? Post something on the gram at the Mason and Friends Show and
Glass
Flow Art. Our homeboy Kyle out there came through on the bowl, the Maraca Bowl. So it's a rackety bowl, making a racket. But yeah, we love you very much.
Love
we wish
y'all.
you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Go.